then the dreams will be more clear and you'll be able to do better. I was like, what? Like watching my little nephew get run over and crushed to death by a car? Why would God want me to see that? Why would he need me to see that? You know what my friend said? He goes, he was preparing you so that your strength amongst your family, that way you could be the strong one to actually be the supporting part of the pillar. And I'm like, but that's not fair to me because I can't go tell them what's going to happen because I don't know when it's going to happen. I just see it happen. So I don't know if it's, I have the dream a week, 2 weeks. I don't know. That's the part I don't know. I don't know how, and I only had the dream once. And I don't remember when I had it. Because in those moments, there are no calendars, there's no clocks, there's no sense of time. There's no calendar. So I can't say that this is going to happen. Yes, it happened. Exactly the way I saw it. I was a floating entity in the room. I watched everything. I could feel the temperature in the room. I could smell the perfume my niece was wearing. And I watched while they got into a fight, her and the boyfriend with the baby daddy. And they all went outside arguing, and the baby followed them. They were not thinking about the child. He had just got done having club foot surgery, and he was learning how to walk again. That child never spoke 2 words to me. I always wore my St. Christopher's pendant just because I liked the way it felt, because it was something I could, focus on when I'm stressing. It's like the necklace. I always mess with it because I find comfort in the fact that it's a cross, and the fact of the stories that go with it. So I watched everything up to the moment the child was run over and crushed to death. I know what the woman looks like that was driving the car. I could tell you what the car looked like. I could tell you what color the clothes were. And I can tell you it took me a week to get the father of that child out of those blood-covered clothes. For a week. He wore those clothes because he was holding the baby. He immediately picked him up and grabbed him. He was dead. The car backed over him and clipped him under the skull, disconnecting the body from the brain. He died instantly, according to the nurse. She said he was not suffering. He was not in a coma. He was brain dead. He was dead because the car ran over his head, crushing his skull, cracking it. So everything that they were doing, they tried their damnedest. They did everything they could do. And their hands were just tied because they're not God. They can't stop death. They cannot reverse the damage that was done to his little body. But everybody was grieving so much they didn't even think to donate his organs to a child that was laying right there in that hospital that needed a heart.